Hey guys, so today I'm going to talk about criticism and a few ways you can deal with it. So I've actually got them written down because there's some things I don't want to forget, and I know what I'm like. So the first thing I want to talk about is nobody enjoys criticism. And do you know what? It's okay. Criticism sucks. We all hate it. Nobody enjoys it. And whether you're just starting out or whether you're someone who's ultra successful and you've been doing something for years, whether you're a famous musician or a famous actor, there's never any point in your life where you start enjoying criticism and having people tearing apart your work. It's not cool. It's not okay, and it does suck. What is okay is the fact that you're normal to have a reaction to it and not enjoy it. And when you admit that, it's actually easier to deal with it, because trying to pretend that you're some sort of robot that isn't affected and is immune to all forms of negativity that life can throw at you is actually more time consuming. It's more energy consuming, because you're always trying to stay on top of something all the time and suppress it. Whereas by saying, oh, man, that really pisses me off, or something like that, whatever it is, getting angry is actually better. You can move on quicker. So everybody hates criticism, absolutely everybody. So you're not alone, and it's okay to admit that it sucks, okay? And the second thing I want to talk about is something called the 33% rule. And it's not to be confused with the 33% rule talked about by a softball coach, Sue Enquist or Ty Lopez. It's although what they talk about could be relevant too, but what I'm talking about is something a guy called Shed Samovi talks about in his book. Roughly 33% of people will love what you do, roughly 33% of people will hate what you do, and the remaining 33% won't care either way what you do. And this is great because first thing is knowing this frees you from the pressure of having to please everybody, okay? And secondly is you can just enjoy concentrating on your 33%, the people that like what you do, that benefit from what you do. And it doesn't matter how big your audience is, whether it's big or whether it's small. You can always find your 33% in there somewhere. These people are on your side, and these are the people that matter, not the remaining 66%. I think I've got that right. I'm really bad at maths, okay? So concentrate on your 33%. The third thing I want to talk about is, well, it's actually three different phrases, and they kind of point to the same thing. The first is, well, this is one of my own phrases I made up myself. Don't be reasonable with unreasonable people. And that is, you've got your set of rules and ways of being and values and manners and things that matter to you. And there's someone over here that doesn't operate on those rules at all. And it doesn't matter how the world works in your parameters. It doesn't work for them that way. So no matter of you being reasonable, fair, willing, giving, is going to change what that person wants, which is that person is going to take what they want from you, and there's nothing you can do about it, okay? So don't waste your time being reasonable with unreasonable people, because they are not being reasonable with you. And I learned a great phrase from a Texan lady. If you're from the States, you probably know this already, and it goes something like this: if you wrestle with a pig, you both get dirty, but the pig enjoys it. I love that phrase. It kind of means the same thing. And another phrase that means the same sort of thing I got from Richie Grannon, Spartan Life Coach. Definitely check him out, he's brilliant. Don't look for consciousness where there is none. And to me, that means that sense of self-awareness and that sense of connection that you get with other people, that sort of empathy, compassion, all those sort of things where you can connect with another human being. Don't look for that with someone who clearly doesn't have that, or someone who clearly isn't willing to embody that, because you'll never find it. You'll waste your time. And energy that you could be spending or energy you could be giving to the people in your life that matter, or your 33%, has been completely sapped by these psychic vampires, and it's gone, it's wasted. So don't do it. You have permission. Give yourself permission. You don't have to be reasonable with unreasonable people. The fourth point is, are you willing to accept the problems that come with this pursuit, this endeavor, this project, this lifestyle or career, whatever it is. Okay, everything we pursue in life comes with its own unique set of problems. Even rich people who have private jets and houses everywhere, and we might think they're lucky, but they have their own different problems which they have to deal with, such as holding on to their money, making sure that people aren't stealing from them, trying to stay relevant, trying to stay earning all the time. You know, do we want those problems? Maybe, yes. Yeah, we're all probably saying yes, we'd love those problems. But it depends. You know, you're an actor, you have different problems. You're a musician, you have different problems. A concept I got from Mark Manson, who's an author, blogger. He's bloody funny bloke, actually. Go check him out as well. Is what problems do you want in your life? So whatever you do, there's a unique set of problems which come with the territory, and it's which sort of problems are you willing to solve. So if it's the problems of criticism, developing skill on an instrument, frustration, everything that comes with being a musician or a creator or artist or something like that, are you willing to accept those problems? If you are, then great. You know, they'll suck, they'll challenge you, but they're the problems you're happy to accept and deal with. Are you willing to accept the problems of being a nuclear physicist and all that that entails? Are you willing to maybe accept the problems that come with being someone who runs their own business? It goes on and on and on. Doctor, nurse, brain surgeon, politician, whatever. So what sort of problems are you willing to accept? Because they come with the territory. They're sort of the price of admission into that club. They come with it. We can't get rid of it. They do suck. They'll test you. But everyone else who's gone into that pursuit also has to deal with them as well. So again, you're not alone. You're in good company. Okay, so the fifth and final point deals with this whole idea of not caring. And you know, there's a lot of memes doing the rounds, or there has been over the last year or so, you know, sort of directed around the idea of stop caring about what other people think. You know, stop giving a fuck, and all these sort of motivational sayings and all that sort of stuff about letting go of the crap that doesn't matter. And the sentiments are true. They're good sentiments, but it's not so simple as flicking a switch and saying you stop caring about something. It's what you actually need to do is care about something else more, so that the thing that was bothering you dwindles and it isn't being fed as much. You know, what you feed grows, what you don't feed withers and dies. Jeff Thompson. So it seems a bit strange. It's not necessarily about trying to erase what you don't like. It's concentrating more on what you do like and what you do want. Concentrate more on what you want in life. I want more of that. Okay, and also links back to the 33% thing as well, where you are your focus is not on the stuff that's bringing you down. It's on using your energy to give to the stuff that is lifting you up and making you feel great, and you're giving to others and benefiting, and the whole circle's carrying on. So you have to find out what's more important to you than the idea of criticism or the fear of criticism or criticism that's happening and pissing you off. What's more important to you? Chances are you're already doing what it is that's more important. It's just you need to remind yourself of why you're doing it and get in touch with that sort of driving, that powerful motivator that's making you do it. So why are you doing what you're doing? Is it because you want to share something with people, help people? Are you doing it because there's some sort of greater reason why you're doing it? You just got to sort of find that, get in touch with it. Chances are you already know. You've just sort of lost touch a little bit and allowed other people to take your attention away. That's all they've really done. Your attention has just moved from the thing you wanted to negative focus. So we just need to bring it back to what we do want. So again, links back to the 33% rule. Give your energy to those that deserve it, to those that you want to give it to those that it's rewarding to give it to, who you know you're going to help, who are going to benefit from it. Just find what's more important, and don't allow what is not important to stop you doing the thing which actually matters more to you anyway. So I'll ask you this final question. What's more important to you? Is it more important to finish writing that song that you started, or that book, that article, that YouTube video you were going to make? Or is it more important to hide away and protect yourself from criticism? And which of those do you think is going to benefit you more in the long run and make you a better, more rounded, stronger person? And if you can answer that question, then you'll have everything you need. You'll have the answer. Because you'll know that, well, it's doing the thing that matters to me. It's giving to the 33%. It's giving to the people that matter, and just not even concentrating your energy on those that don't. Okay, so I'm going to wrap this up. Just thanks for watching. Thank you for your support. I look forward to doing more videos like this, which go behind the guitar playing and go more into the mental, psychological side of things. And I've had enough. These lights are really hot. It's hot outside. I'm going to melt. So thanks, guys. I will see you next time. Here, have a point.